Hi and hello. Welcome to this year 7 update of our house here in Thailand. Today I have good news and I have also unfortunately bad news. Let's maybe start with the bad news. The bad news is that in the future I will not make so many updates about our house. It's not that bad because I not do this anymore because you see that there is only a little bit of progress every year. The reason for that is that I'm not staying in Thailand whole year, only once a year for about 1 month, and where I can further improve my house, but it's not so very much. Rest of the time, the rest of the year, my family is taking care of it. It's actually also living in there, my mother-in-law, and they really take care good of it. So they're doing a really good job there. But it's not so very interesting to just see a little bit of progress. So I think I don't bother you with new updates. The good news on the other side is that I will want to make a recap after 7 years. And I would like to answer the most common questions which arise during this last 7 years. The most asked question was, how much did it cost? And the second most question was, is there anything you would make differently now? Yeah. So let's jump right into it. How much did it cost? The house itself, without the kitchen block outside, the kitchen side building, the house of the structure of it. Yeah. So this was 1.6 million baht. This house has about 230 square meter. And what you get for this is the whole structure, as I said, all the walls, the windows, roof, doors, everything in there, all the electricity, all the lights, all the plumbing and water stuff, heating stuff and so on, water installations, electronic installations. And this was 1.6 million baht. Yeah. What you don't get is the land we were building on. So this one we had already. And what's also not included are furnitures and ACs. This one we put later on, but this is not that expensive when you plan ahead and know where you want to put them. So it was not that crazy bad. So we built this house in 2016 and we calculated about 2 millions. Then we spent about 1.6 million for all the material. And then we spent another 200,000 for the first set of furniture, so we can actually stay in there. We have a fridge, we have a TV and so on. And with 1.8 million, you can actually stay in there and enjoy what's in there. Yeah. So it's not that expensive, right? So you have to consider this is about 7 years ago. In the meanwhile, everything got more expensive, and yeah. Okay. About the price, yeah. When you build a house in Thailand, you need an architect, entire architect. And when you're doing the planning there with your house, you always get also a list of things you have to buy to build this house. And with this list comes an estimation of the price. For every single position on this list, if it's floor tiles or concrete or steel, what you need, you get a price estimation. So when you build this house, you are, at least we did it that way, we were going and buy the stuff by ourselves. Yeah? So our contractor, of course, bought a lot of stuff where we don't have to care about, but he sent us, for example, to buy floor tiles or things like that, or which color we want, and which roof tiles we want. And we know how much the architect thought we can spend on this one. And when we buy something which was currently under promotion, we did not spend as much, and then the house gets cheaper. So before you actually start building your house, you get a really good estimation about how much you have to spend about it. And so this needs to be a first step anyway. Go to an architect, tell him your ideas. Maybe they can come up with existing plans and you just pick one. And then you also know how much you have to expect to pay for that. So much for the money. The second thing is, what would I make differently now? I would certainly be more careful about electric devices. And because I thought that there is no difference between the stuff you install outside and inside. There is actually a huge difference. Everything which is outside is breaking pretty quickly if it is intended to be used on the inside. Yeah, I'm talking about lights, fans, and things like that. So really have to be careful with that. So actually, we had to replace the fans, and some lights. They're breaking outside pretty quickly, and this was not so very great. Have to be more careful on this one. Was I also be more careful about other tiles you're using in the bathroom, especially what you put on the floor, because if you take tiles which are absorbing water, they get dirty, and this kind of dirt you will never get out again. So be careful to pick some tiles which are a little bit darker, maybe, and make sure you pick one which are easy to clean and which do not absorb water. Yeah, that's a really, I think that's an important tip. I can put in a picture of the floor tiles, how they're looking right now in the bathroom. This is what you can expect there. I picked the color which is sand color, because I know, or I kind of expected already, that we will have to deal a lot with sand in the bathroom, because this is when you're dirty, it's usually just the sand out from outside. So we picked sand color tiles, and so it's not that bad. But if you pick some special color, you can expect that they get dirty really quickly, and yeah, that's not so great. Another thing which I would improve, I would definitely reserve some space for keeping some stuff, some storage areas. I did not have that, not a single one, not even for clothes, not for any food or cleaning stuff. I didn't have a space for that. So this means that when I buy something, I have to put it in a cupboard, or I have to keep it outside. It cannot be stored somewhere where it is away and where everything else can look clean that way. So I would reserve a little bit space for that as well. There would be plenty of space in our bedrooms, actually, to make some extra space for that. I didn't do it. Maybe I do it in the future. Let's see. So this pretty much sums it up. Everything else I have to say, I really enjoy about our house. There were some comments where I said, "Oh, you will have cracks in the future." Actually, after 7 years, I can see there are small cracks at the wall, but not at the structure. So I think that's perfectly fine. This was a really well-built house. It's not perfect. For this price, you don't get a perfect house, but I'm really happy with the outcome. And I'm very happy about my family here in Thailand as well, because they really care about it. So I think I'm blessed here. That's a really good thing. So this was the last update now after 7 years. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to have some additional questions, I would greatly answer them. Just put it into the comments. When I have time, I will take a look and answer it. And maybe we will hear soon. Not that soon, because I'm starting a new project. We were planning a micro farm where we bought 10 rai of land really near our home here, and we plan to do some farming stuff there. We have the land already, and next year maybe I'll make a YouTube video about this one as well. We will start cleaning up the area and build a pond and a water tower. And yeah, so maybe you're interested in this as well. I think I will also make YouTube videos about this one, and but I think I will close the chapter about our house in Thailand now. I hope it was helpful for you. I actually did this not just for me to remember, but also for you, to give you some idea and inspiration what you can expect when you build a house in Thailand. And yeah, I wish you good luck, have a nice day, and maybe we hear or see each other in another YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching. Wish you a nice day. Bye bye.